Okay, so let's work out number 5. Let's work out number 5 of the independent practice. This one is a little bit more challenging because it requires another step. What do you have to do? You have to put all of the equations in standard form so that they could be lined up. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. The first equation, negative y equals 3x plus 2z plus 15. I have to get 3x and 2x to the other side, so that's going to make it negative 3x minus y minus 2z equals 15. So that's going to be my first equation. My second equation is 2z equals negative 5x minus 2y minus 26. I have a negative 5x and a minus 2x, and so I'm going to move that to the other side. So that becomes a plus 5x plus 2y plus 2z equals negative 26. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that underneath it. So I have a 5x plus 2y plus 2z equals negative 26. The last third equation is already in standard form, so I'm just going to rewrite it. Okay, now let's strategize. What do we need to do? We need to get rid of a variable. Let's look at the x's. Let's look at the coefficients of the x's, 3, 5, and 4. Not going to do that. How about y? We have a 1, 2, and 3. Oh, look at z. 2, 2. At least 2 of them are same. And the other one's a 1. So let's go with that one. So our strategy is to get rid of z. Okay, let's go ahead and number our equations. 1, 2, 3. First of all, I'm going to pair 1 and 2. So I have negative 3x minus y minus 2z equals 15. 5x plus 2y plus 2z equals negative 26. Oh, my cat Kiki came in to say hello. She says hi, guys. And she just wants you to know, hang in there. 3 variables are hard. Even she knows how to do it. Right, Kiki? Yeah, she's looking at me like, whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and add them together because that's all we need to do to eliminate x. So we have a 2x plus y equals, what is that? A negative 15 minus, oh gosh, is it 11? Okay, so 26 minus 15 is 11, negative 11. So now that becomes my fourth equation. Now, next one, we can pair up 2 and 3, but the signs are positive. So I'm going to pair up 1 and 3. I'm going to pair up 1 and 3. Okay, so I have negative 3x minus y minus 2z equals 15. And I have 4x plus 3y plus z equals negative 20. So I'm going to multiply the third equation by 2. So that'll be 8x plus 6y plus 2z equals negative 40. Sometimes it helps to write it right below it so that you can compare and make sure that you're doing it correctly, and that way you can just check right away. Okay, so this is now my third equation. I'm going to go ahead and bring my first equation down. Okay, and then I'm going to add the 2. So I have 5x plus 5y. I'm going to eliminate z, which was my plan all along, and it worked. Okay, so I have 5, and then that's 25. Okay, just making sure. Sometimes when I do it in my head, sometimes it's wrong, so I like to check. I always like to do the multiplication or the addition, and then I like to check in the calculator. Guys, make sure that you guys are doing that, because Mr. Clarity doesn't let you use calculators for arithmetic and stuff like that. Okay, so we have 4 and 5. I'm going to go ahead and write 5 underneath 4. So I have 5x plus 5y equals negative 25. Now, what should I eliminate? I'm going to try to eliminate y. Okay, so I'm going to multiply the top equation by negative 5, which gives me negative 10x minus 5y equals 55. Okay, so I have negative 5x equals, what is that, 0 and 30. Divide both sides by negative 5, and I get x equals negative 6. And I got 1. Yay! Kiki, are you happy for me? Oh, she's just sleeping. She's just sleeping. She doesn't want to deal with 3 variables, even though she knows how to do it, because she's my cat. And so my cats know how to do 3 variable equations with their tiny little paws. Okay, enough about that. Anyways, okay, let's finish. So I need to use one of the equations that has the variable x and another variable. I can't start using 1, 2, or 3 because that has 2 other variables. So I'm going to use 4. I'm going to use equation 4, which is 2x plus y equals negative 11. And I'm going to substitute x equals negative 6. So I have 2 times negative 6 plus y equals negative 11. I have negative 12 plus y equals negative 11. I add 12 to both sides. So I have y equals 1. Okay, now I've run out of room. So I'm going to move to the next page. Let me make sure. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to use equation number 1, and I'm going to substitute. So I have negative 3 times negative 6 minus 1 minus 2z equals 15. So that's 18 minus 1 minus 2z equals 15. So that's 17 minus 2z equals 15. Subtract 17 from both sides. So I get negative 2z equals negative 2. So z equals divide by negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1. Okay, so my final answer is negative 6, 1, and 1. Yay! Finally! Yay! Good job, guys. Okay, so this one was kind of difficult and it took some time. It looks like it took about almost 10 minutes for me to do because I was doing it so slow, and then Kiki came and bothered me. You may have one like this on your test. It may be as difficult as this. I haven't decided yet. Okay, but if you just consistently check your work on each step check your work, okay, so that you don't have to check it at the very end, and then you realize at the very end, what in the world have I done? I have no idea, and start panicking. You don't want to do that. And so check your work at each step. Okay, good job.